types. So we discussed variables. So what is meant by variables in the Python? So variable is a name given memory allocation. So variable is a name given to memory allocation. So data types. So what are the data types we discussed? So integer is a data type we discussed. So next, float is one of the data type, and string is one of the data type we discussed. So what is the purpose of the integer data type? So to represent the numbers. So to represent the numbers, we are using the integer data type. So next, float data type. So what is the purpose of the float data type? So to represent decimal values. To represent decimal values, we are using the float data type. So next, string data type. So to represent names. So for representing the names, we are using the string data type. So I hope up to data types and variables we discussed. So how to install the Python? So directly we can go to the Google and so we can type the Python and we can install. Okay. So after installing the Python, so how to check whether the Python is installed in our system or not means, so we have to go to the command prompt in the system and just we can type the Python. So now it will display here. So what is the current version of the Python I'm using? 3.8.5. So in case if anybody is not downloaded now, so just once again I'm telling, so you just check it. So you can directly go to the Google. So after opening the Google, you just type the Python. So once the Google is open, type the Python. So this is a Python official website. So from this official website, so we can download the Python. So we can go to the downloads and we can download this Python. So we downloaded 3.8. But what is the latest version of the Python? So 3.9 is the latest version. So any version we can download. So that's a no problem. Okay. So but whenever they are mentioning here, so note that Python 3.9 cannot be used on Windows 7 or earlier. So in case if anybody is using the Windows 7 so don't try to download the 3.9 version. So better you can go to this download. So on this downloads, so you can search for so before the 3.9 version. Okay. So 3.8, 3.5, 3.7. So these any versions we can download. So Windows 8, Windows 10, if anybody is using so you can download the 3.9 version. So this is a very latest version. It is released in the October 5th. Okay. So any version it will work it. That's no issues. But before Windows 7 or Windows 7 operating systems, you better to download before 3.9 version. Who is having the Windows 10, Windows 8 version? So you can download the 3.9 itself. Okay, no problem. But I hope all the people previously only you downloaded the Python. So almost all the people you downloaded the Python. I hope last week only I explained. So if anybody is missing how to download the Python, so you just go through my last video, it will be available. Okay. So next we'll move into the next topic in the Python. So the next topic in the Python, we are going to discuss about the operators. Okay. So we are going to discuss about the operators. So what are all the operators we are using in the Python means? So the first one is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. So second one, so logical operators. Arithmetic operators. Logical operators. So third one is So relational operators. So fourth one is assignment operators. Assignment operators. So if you want to write, so you can write the running notes also, no problem, but try to listen first. Okay, if you want to write, I will give you some time to write. So assignment operators. So next one increment. So next one decrement operator. So these are all the main operators we are using in the Python. So what are all the main operators we are using in the Python? So the first one is arithmetic operators, second one logical operators, third one relational operators, fourth one assignment operators, fifth one increment operator, and sixth one decrement operator. Okay. So I hope everyone is able to hear my voice, right? So everyone is able to hear the voice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So we'll go to the next one. So first, before going into the operators, what is the first operator we have to see means we have to see the assignment operator first. So first important operator is the assignment operator. So what is the purpose of the assignment operator means? So assigning a value to the variable. So assigning a value to the variable. So what is the main purpose of the assignment operator? So assigning a value to the variable. And what is the syntax of the assignment operator means? So equals to is the syntax of the assignment operator. So example, I am giving a equals to 10. So what is the 10 here? So 10 is the data type and a is the variable. So how I am going to allocate this data type to the variable means with the help of this assignment operator. So this equals to will stands as an assignment operator. Okay. So for this, just we'll see one practical example. So ideally, I'm opening the ideally only. So now I'm giving, so a equals to 10. So here what I'm doing, so I'm allocating the 10 value to the a. How I'm allocating? Who is acting in between? So this equals to is acting in between. So that equals to is nothing but the assignment operator. So that equals to is nothing but assignment. So now I'm giving, so b equals to 20. So b equals to 20 means what? So 20 value I'm allocating to the b. So in between, who is acting again? So equals to is acting again. So this equals to will stands for the assignment operator. So not only these values, I can give like this also. So c equals to psi. So now the psi value is allocated to the c. So this is the examples of the assignment operator. Okay. So equals to will stands as an assignment operator. So if anybody will ask, so what is the main purpose of the assignment operator? So it will assign some values to the different types of variables. Okay. So that is called the assignment operator. Okay. So just I will give you the 2 minutes time. So note down this assignment operator. So take assignment operator. So assigning a value. Next, you just write the syntax. Yeah. So I hope you completed this one. So next write the practical example. So note on this one.
Sorry, I have one doubt. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Sorry, I have one doubt. You have given the C is equal to in a single quotes as I. We can use double quotes also.
Yeah, we can use for the string, we can use the double quotes as well as single quotes. Okay. So both it will support it. So if you use the single quotes also it will support. So
Okay.
double quotes also it will support it.
No
That's
need
no
of
problem.
no need of giving semicolon and all, right?
Yeah, no need to use any semicolon and all. So directly we can represent it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I hope you people are completed. So next we'll move into the arithmetic operators. So before moving into the arithmetic operators, so in IDLE, so we are going to see another one small concept. Okay. So what is that small concept? So now if I close this shell, okay, so totally it is going to disappear. So now I want to save my Python files. Okay. So if I want to save my Python files, so what is the way we have to save? I will tell you. So first move to the IDLE. So after opening this IDLE, so now you go to the file. Okay. So inside the file, you can select the new file. So whenever if you select the new file, so it will appear the another window like this. So what is the navigation for this? So after opening the shell, so we have to go to the file. So inside the file, we have to go to the new file. So from the new file, so you can open and here we can write your coding. So now the same coding I am writing here. So a equals to 10. So if I want to print the a, so I have to use a particular statement called print statement. So print a, that's all. So we no need to give any semicolon, any commas, we no need to give anything. So what is the 10 here? So 10 is a one value. I am assigned to the a variable. So print a. So what is the value inside the 10? Sorry, what is the value inside the a? So 10 is the value inside the a. It is going to print. So before printing, so first go to the file. So now select save as. So wherever you want to save in your drive, so you can save. So for example, I am creating one folder in my system. So I'm going to create one folder with Python weekend. So in this system, I'm going to store my Python files. So remember one more thing here. So how to save the Python files means .py format. So how the Python files will save .py format. So for image .jpg, so .png like that. For text .txt. So before that I'm giving so operators py. So how we can save the Python files? Operators.py. So now it was saved as an operators.py. So now how to execute this one means, so come to the run. So you can select run module. So now wherever we are using the shell, so inside the shell it is going to execute your output. So now if you close your shell, only the shell will be closed. So your file will be like this only. But if you want to close your files also, so you can close your files and again we can go to that particular location. So where I stored, so I stored in my personal drive. So with the name of Python weekend. So whatever the data we have given, so that data will be stored in your file. So you can just give right click and you can select edit with IDLE. So this is the way we have to do the coding. So from today only we are going to start writing the coding. So whenever you are doing the coding, so you just follow this scenario for the coding. Okay. So this is a scenario for following the coding. So one more time I will explain you. So see clearly. So first we have to open IDLE. So after opening the IDLE, so we have to go to the file and we have to select the new file. So now here I am writing. So name equals to Sai. So anything we can write here. So now I am giving print. So name. So what is the inside the name Sai? So before executing, so first we have to save. So wherever you created your folder, so inside your folders you can go and you can store your files. So try to create one folder and keep all the files in that folder only. Okay. So if you put in multiple folders, now you will get confused. Okay. So try to create everything in one single folder. So now I'm going to save as an operators1.py. Already operators is a name I have given. So that's why I am giving operators1.py. So now how to run the program? So here you have to come to the run. So run. So it will display the output in the shell. Okay. So this is a way to execute the coding. So now here not only the name, I'm taking a equals to 10. So print a. So next I'm giving x equals to 10.5. So print x. So next I'm giving, so name equals to Python, print name. Okay. So this is the way we have to write the coding. So step by step we have to write it. So you should not write within a single line. Okay. So whenever you are taking the new variable, so new print statement, so you better come to the next line. Okay. Next line you can give it. So again, before executing the program, so first we have to save our file and next go to the run. So run module. So now it is going to execute all the things. So name Sai, next value 10, next 10.5 Python. So now again I am writing some other things. So xyz equals to some name IPL I am giving. So next I am giving print xyz. So now newly I added one more thing. So again what you have to do? So again you have to go to the file and you have to save and next we have to run it. So now again all the things it is going to execute. Okay. So this is a way to execute your coding. So now here name one variable, a one variable, x one variable. Okay. Another name I have given, another xyz I have given. So now observe one more thing here. These all the variables I should not print in my output. So in my output, I want to print only xyz. So how that one is possible now? You can just give the comment line. So if you give hash now, so it will take as a comment line. So it will be in our program, but it will not execute in our program. So for all the things, so we have to give hash symbol. So once if you represent the hash symbol, so it is called the comment line to our program. So it will not execute. So now before executing, so you can save and you can run. So now the only what is the last thing we have given, so it will execute. So now here I want to print the Python, or I want to print this 10.5. So just you can remove this as symbol for this, and again you just go to the file, you can save and you can run this one. So now the both 10.5 as well as IPL it will execute. So which one you want to execute, you can just remove that comment line. So which one you don't want to print, you can just give the comment line. Okay. So this is the purpose of the comment line. So here only I'm putting, so like this n number of comment lines you can use. So the purpose, so comment line is, so it will not execute in the output. So whatever we are representing in the comment line, so it will not execute in the output. Okay. So this is the purpose of the comment line. Okay. So now I hope everyone is clear how to start the programming and how to use the comment line. Okay. So now we'll move into the next topic. So why it is asking save? So I have added the new line here. So before closing, I'm giving the save and I'm closing the files. Okay. So now we will move into the next operators called arithmetic operators. So the next operators called arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators. So what is the purpose of the arithmetic operators means? So for performing mathematical operations. So what is the main purpose of the arithmetic operators? For performing the mathematical operations. Okay. So if anybody not able to write now, so try to write it, but if it's not possible now, I will share you these files. So afterwards also you can write it. But first listen whatever I am telling. So the listening is the most important. So once if you listen only, easily you can understand. So some people will write slowly, some people will write fastly. So that's no issue. If any case you are missing now, I will share you these files also. You can write it. But first listen, okay? So now we are moving into the which topic? So arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators. So what is the main purpose of the arithmetic operators I told? So to perform so mathematical operations. So to perform the mathematical operations, we are using the arithmetic operators. So what are all the arithmetic operators we are using? So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. So these are all the arithmetic operators we are using. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and this percentage symbol will refer the modulus operation. The percentage will refer the which operation? Modulus. So modulus means what is the purpose of that modulus? I will explain you. But what are all the main arithmetic operators? So addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these are all comes under the arithmetic operators. Okay. So now the programs for this arithmetic operators. Okay. So before writing the program, so we require the variables, print statement, everything we require. So first I'm taking my variable. So a equals to 10. So what is the a value? So a value 10. So b value I'm giving 20. So next I'm giving print. So inside the print itself, I can give a plus b. So a plus b. What is the a value? So 10 is the a value. So 20 is the b value. So before that, I'm saving my file. So now I'm going to save my file as an so arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators dot py. So now go to the run and run module. So now it is going to print the output as a 30. So this is the first way for doing the arithmetic operators. So what is the second way I am doing means same thing. I am giving a equals to 20. So b equals to 30. So next I am giving c equals to a plus b. C equals to a plus b. I am giving print c. So before that, inside the print statement, so directly I have given a plus b operation. But in the second way, what I am doing? So in the second way I am doing, so a plus b operation I am going to store inside the c variable, and from the c I am accessing my variable. So this is the second way. So both ways are correct. So anyway we can do our coding. Okay. So this is the way of doing the arithmetic operators. So this is a way of doing the arithmetic operators. So directly inside the print statement we can give a plus b operation, or you can take the another variable called the c and we can assign. Why? Because here the both assignment operator also we are using. So here you may raise one more question. So one time we are using the a, again second time also I am using the a. So that's no problem. So how many times you want to use this a variable, that number of times we can use it. That's no issues. But if you get some confusion now, so instead of a you can take x, y, z also. So like this also you can take. If you are not having any confusions now, repeatedly you can use the same variables also. So that is also the no problem. So in which way you want to write the coding, so in that way you can write the coding. Okay. So now next, in the arithmetic operators only, I am taking, so a equals to 10, so b equals to 20, so c equals to, so b minus a, so print, so c. So now I am going to the run. So if I run means, so now first two addition it is printed. So next one subtraction value it is executing. Okay. So this is a way of executing the program. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So everything we can do. So I hope you all the people know up to division. So then I will tell you what is the difference between this division and modulus. Okay. So for the division and modulus, so just to give comment line for all this, will get some confusion. So now write the next one. So now I am taking a equals to 20. So b equals to 10. C equals to a by b. Again I am taking another variable d equals to a modulus of. So next I am giving first print c. So next I am giving print d. So first I have given the print c. So next I have given the print d. So now you just execute the coding. So before that you just try to close the shell also. Freshly it will run. Yeah. So now what is the difference? So what is the first value? So a by b. So a by b. So a by b means, so 20 divided by 10. So 20 divided by 10. What is the value will come? 2. And 20 modulus of 10, 0 came. So observe the difference here. So divided by will print the, divided by will print the quotient value. So on modulus will print the remainder value. Okay, so divided by will print the quotient value and the modulus will print the remainder value. So that's why, so divided by means quotient value. So 20 divided by 10. So modulus value means, so it will print the remainder value. Okay, so now I hope you people is clear with, so what is the divided by and what is the modulus. Okay, so this is about the arithmetic operators. Okay, so next, these arithmetic operators only. So in another way, we are going to see. So what is that another way means? So now I am giving, so better to give comment line for this one also. Now I am giving A equals to 10. So B equals to 20. So C equals to 5. D equals to 4. So E equals to 20. So F equals to 50. So now I am taking one variable called result. So I am giving A plus B divided by C. A plus B divided by C minus F into. So finally I am giving print. So finally I am giving print. So result. Okay. So I am giving 2 minutes time. So calculate this answer and tell your expected answers in a chart. Okay. So I am giving you 2 to 3 minutes time. So first, what is the result of this one? So you just put inside the chart. Okay. So I will check whether you know this concept or not. So try, everyone should try. So try and keep the answer in the comment section. So everyone should try. So everyone should try this one and you have to put your answers in the comment section. I will check with all the people. Total 6 people. I want to get answer from the 6 people. Yeah, I got one answer. Only I got one answer. Yeah, I hope all the answers came. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we'll check with the answer. So what is the answer? So how many of you written told the correct answer? So now go to the run. So what is the answer came? So minus, so 286. So how this answer came? So whenever you are performing operations like this, okay. So first of all, so any guessing? So which format we used here? So any guess? So if you know the concept means just message me in the chat. So which concept you worked here?
So BODMAS rule, sir.
Yeah, exactly. So here we are using the BODMAS rule we are using. So what is the purpose of the BODMAS rule? So bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So BODMAS rule we are applying here. So for all the arithmetic operators, so we are going to use the BODMAS rule. Okay. So with the help of the BODMAS rule, so we are going to perform this operations. Okay. So now I hope everyone is clear with this BODMAS rule operations. So not only in the Python, so all the programming languages will perform the BODMAS rule only. So all the programming languages will perform the BODMAS rule only. Java, Python, okay, .NET, okay, any other all the programming languages will perform the BODMAS rule only. So now I hope everyone is clear with the arithmetic operators. Okay. So now we'll move into the next operators. So the next operators called the relational operators. Okay. What is the next operator? Relational operator. Relational operator. Okay. So before going to the relational operator, okay. So we have to understand. So one more concept. So that concept name is called the control statements. So that concept name is called the control statements. So these relational operators and control statements. So these both are interlinked. Okay. So first separately we will see, and next combinedly we will see. So what are all the relational operators we are using? So note down what are all the relational operators we are using. So greater than, less than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, and equals to, and not equals to. So these are all comes under the relational operators. Okay. So what is the main purpose of these relational operators means? So we are going to give the relation between the operators. Okay. So first take example. I am taking x equals to 20. So y equals to 30. So z equals to x greater than y. So now I am going to print z. So now run this code. So before running, so we have to save the code. relational operators. So now run the coding. So now what is the output K? So false is the output K. So why the false output K? So whether the X is greater than Y, so it is going to print our output as a true. Whether it is not less than Y, so it is going to print output as a false. Okay. So whenever we are using the relational operators, okay. So I am writing here. So whenever we are using relational operators, so the output will be print in true or false value. So true or false value. So if it is true, the output is going to print the true. If it is false, the output is going to print the false. So now here I am taking again z equals to x less than y to print z. So first it was printed as a false. So next it was printed as a true. Okay. So first condition it will become false. So whenever we are using the second condition, so the second condition it will become true. So either true or false value. Okay. So now another thing I have to explain here. So now I am taking a equals to 10 equals to so now I am giving C equals to A greater than B. Print. So now run the output. So what is the output came for the third statement? So false is the output came for the third statement. So both are 10 only. But why it is printing the false? So greater than means always it will start from the next number. So what is the next number of the 10? So 11 is the next number of the 10. So 10 greater than 10 means, so 10 greater than 10. So always 10 greater than means it will begins from the 11 only. For including the 10, we have to use here. So greater than or equals to. So once if I mention greater than or equals to, it will start from the 10. So now if I try to run the program, see now it is going to print true in the output. So why it is going to print the true? So greater than or equals to means from the 10 it is going to start. Okay. So here I am writing. So 10 greater than means from 11 it will start. So just for example I am taking the 10. From 11 it will start. So 10 less than means from 9 it will take. So if I mention greater than or equals to means from that particular number it will take it. Okay. So these are all the very basic things. So if you remember all these basic things only, so the next program will become very easy for you. So if you are still not perfect with the basics now, next programs you cannot understand it. So that's why, so basics only clearly I am telling. Okay. So first of all, be strong in this basics. Okay. So how strong you are in the basics means next concepts easily you can understand it. Okay. So first you have to understand these differences between greater than, less than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to. So all the things you should aware. Okay. So now I am giving A equals to 10. So B equals to 10. So C equals to. So whenever I am comparing, so we have to use the double equals to. Okay. So this also I am writing. So double equals to is for comparison. Okay. So just single equals to. So whenever I'm mentioning single equals to, so it is an assignment operator. Okay. So single equals to is meant for only assignment operator. So double equals to is meant for the comparison. Okay. Next I'm giving print. So now also it will bring output as a true. Okay. So if you want the fresh output now, each and every time you just close and you can run it. So the fresh output it will come. So this is called the relational operators. So what are all the relational operators? So greater than, less than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, and not equals to. So these are all will comes under the relational operators. Okay. So now I hope every people be able to aware with the relational operators. Okay. So next we are going to move to the next concept, increment and decrement operator. So increment, decrement operator. So next we are going to move to the increment and decrement operator. So what is the purpose of the increment operator and what is the purpose of the decrement operator? You will see. Increment means, so plus plus is an increment. So minus minus is a decrement. So now I am taking the variable. So a equals to 10. So a equals to 10. So how to use the increment operator means, so a plus equals to 1. So print. So just I'm saving. So now run. So what is the output came? So 11 is the output came. So a plus equals to 1 means what? So the original formula of a equals to a plus 1 means, so a equals to a plus 1. So what is the a value? 10. So 10 plus 1. So what is the 10 plus 1 value? 11. So in the same way I am giving b equals to 1. So b plus equals to 1. So print b. So b plus equals to 1 means what? So 1 plus 1. So it is going to execute output as a 2. So first it is printing the 11. Next it is printing the 2. Why? First I have given 10. So what is the 10 plus 1 value? So 10 plus 1 value is 11. So next 1 plus 1 value is 2. So like this we are going to use the increment and decrement operators. Okay. So increment means we have to increment one value. In the same way we are going to use the decrement operator. So x equals to 20. So x minus equals to 1. So print, so x. So now what is the immediate minus value here? So 19 is the minus value. Okay. So this is the decrement operators. Okay. So not only this way, we can use in another way also. So now I am giving z equals to 1. So z equals to z plus 1. So print z. So this one is also correct. But instead of giving this total line, so just I am giving z plus equals to 1. So any representation is a correct representation, but according to our ways we can execute it. So now if I give 1 means at a time it will increment only one value. So now here I am giving, so 20. So now how many values it will increment, we'll see. So now it is going to print 21. So z plus equals to 20 means what? So at a time it is incrementing the 20 values. So at a time it is incrementing how many values? So 20 values. So 20 plus 1 equals to 21. It is going to print 20 plus 1 equals to 21. So this is a use of the more number of values. So if you want to increment the more number of the values, so you can increment like this. Okay. So same way decrement also. I'm giving 20. So z minus equals to 10. So print z. So now what is the output? So 20 minus 10. So it is going to print output as a 10 here. Okay. So this is about the increment and decrement operators. So this is about the increment operator and decrement operator. Okay. So now I hope everyone is clear with the operators concept. So everyone is clear with the operators. So just I will give you 5 minutes time. So up to now you are having any doubts, so you can ask the doubts. So I am sending you what are all the concepts today we see. So just go through that concepts. So I sent you in a Skype conversation. So up to now what are the concepts we see? So any doubts up to now? So is there any doubts up to now? What are the concepts we see? Yeah. So I hope everyone is clear now. Yeah. Tell me. Yeah, clear. Yeah, okay. So just I will give the introduction to the next topic and so we'll close the today's session. So first initial days we'll go very slow only. So if you go the slow start only, easily you can understand. Okay. So first try to understand and repeatedly practice all the questions. So the next topic we are going to see is called the control statements. So just make down some theory about the control statements. So control statements. Keep the heading control statements. So write the definition for the control statements. So the control statements is used to. So the control statements is used to. So the control statements is used to. So the control statements is used to check. The control statements is used to check whether the control statements is used to check whether the given conditions to check whether the given conditions is true or false value. So to check whether the given conditions is true or false value. True or false value. Okay. So next point. So in Python, so we are using the so two types of control statements. So in Python, so we are using the two types of control statements. So in Python, we are using the two types of control statements. So one is if comma else. So first one is if comma else, if comma else. So second one is elif. Second one is elif. So second one is elif, elif. Second one is elif, elif, elif. Okay, so these are the control statements we are using. So in the next class we'll see this, we'll continue with this control statements. Okay, so before that, today you just try to practice about all the concepts what we've seen. Okay, so you just try to create your own files in your Python and try to do the more examples of the arithmetic operators and relational operators, increment operators, these topics. Okay, so once another one or two concepts is completed now, so I will give you the example programs also to practice. So maybe tomorrow at the end of the class I will give you some example programs to practice. Okay, so thank you. So everyone is clear now? Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So we'll continue in the next class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.